Hey, you guys, I wanted to talk about a dream that I had concerning Lori Vallow and her children. Now, I didn't ask for this dream, it kind of just happened when I was, and I just wanted to say that, in the dream, Lori was at the park with her daughter and her son. There was somebody else there with her. However, I did not see him, but I knew it was a male figure. And Lori, something happened to where I think her daughter's name is Lauren, or something like that, or Casey. I'm not sure, but her daughter right here on the right hand side. Basically, I saw her get hit by something. I didn't see any blood, but I saw her get stunned or hit by something, and she fell to the ground. And she was quite shocked. Like, her face showed that she was really shocked and that she was very much so, like, not understanding what was happening. And then the dream was very quick, and then it jumped to her being rolled somewhere, but couldn't tell if she was dead or alive. I really couldn't. I just saw her fall, her blonde hair, you know, I knew she fell. I saw that. And I saw her face, her expression and stuff, and how, like, she was really shocked by what was going on and stuff. I saw the little boy. I didn't know. I didn't see anything happen to him besides he was crying, sitting crying, and like not in a like kind of like his legs close to his chest, and he was just crying. And somewhere I couldn't tell where he was at. And then the dream also showed me like a mountain in the background. Then I saw two hills, and then a tree forest line, whatever. That's all I saw, and it was such a vague dream that it's hard for me to tell, like, all the it's hard for me to give you an exact coordinates and stuff. I don't know. The Yellowstone Park is huge, and I definitely saw two hills, and then it went into a tree line, and then I definitely saw in the background mountains. Now, something was definitely done to her daughter. I don't know if they killed her or if they stunned her to take her somewhere. I can't tell the difference. I didn't see any blood, but she was definitely either hit or something by something that caused her to fall very violently down. And she's a heavy set girl, so they did not really pick her up. They kind of just dragged her and rolled her, but she seemed pretty stunned. And I saw her alive, but I don't know. Like, I can't give you an exact explanation as if to see if she, you know, was actually killed. I wasn't even going to talk about this. I was not even going to talk about this, but like, it's definitely on my mind to talk about it. As far as the little boy, have no idea what happened to him. I just know that he was sitting with his knees to his chest, crying with his head down. I have no idea what was done to him, but I know something was done to the daughter. I have I have no idea if they are dead or alive. I just know that something was done to the daughter, where she quite possibly might have lost her life or was taken somewhere, somewhere that the mother didn't want her to be seen. What else did I see? That's the only thing I can pinpoint. They were in a grassy area. There was trees all around them, and then, but there was definitely two hills that you had to go over to get to this area, and then there was mountains on the far side of the hills. And I definitely saw her get. Can't tell if she was shot, hit. Part of me feels like she was shot because of the violent fall. It seemed like it was so, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a lot of force for her to fall like that. And, like, I saw her mother standing there looking at her with this really sinister look. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to take a minute to let y'all, to tell y'all that her mother is not a Christian. Her mother is a high priestess and a full-blown Satanist. And so is Chad, whatever his face is. He is a high wizard, whatever you want to call him. He is not. They are Satanist. And she has been in this. She's been in this for in this game. That's why a lot of her husbands end up dead. Like they start finding things out about her and they gotta go. That's how. And I need y'all to understand that just because she's not famous does not mean that there are people around in this world that aren't affiliated with the elites. She is one of the elites. Chad is one of the elites. They mask their Satanism with Christianity. It's all an agenda. Like she claims to be the 144,000. She is not the 144,000. She is not of God at all. She is a high priestess in the freaking Satan community. That is why she flew back to Idaho in a private government jet. That is why they did not handcuff her. That is why she was able to wear regular clothes. This woman is being praised for sacrificing her children, or at least selling them to people see, that's the thing. When you got to understand what they do to these children. Some of them are sacrificed, some of them are sold into for sex purposes and rituals and things like that. Some of them are put into or trafficked somewhere else in another country. Like you just never know. You never know with these people. They could have them at a camp. There is remote camps for these occult groups. And in some of these cases, these women will have babies just to be sacrificed. Okay, you got to understand what they're involved in and what Satanists do, like what they're hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you ever heard of a Black Sabbath. This is where they take a baby and they crucify the baby and kill the baby. Okay, these are rituals that are done. Just like, it's just, y'all, it's terrible. I don't know what was fully done to these children. However, I do know something was done to the daughter. As far as the son goes, I don't know. They might have left him there to die because he is autistic, and you know what I'm saying, he might he might have gotten dehydrated and might starve to death, and there won't be anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, they could have, like, both of them, in my opinion, were a sacrifice. Lori Vallow is money hungry. That's why she is a black widow for real. She is what you call a black widow. But the thing is, they praise these type of women in these satanic occult groups. Like, the Illuminati is real, and that's probably they all do it. They all sacrifice children and stuff. All of them, they get abortions and stuff like that and sacrifice that child for money and fame and stuff. However, there are people who are not famous who do this. Now, again, she must be very high up in her, whatever she is. She must be very high up to the point where she has people on every side helping her at this point. Just look at her demeanor in court. Like, she knows she might just get off. She might just get off, y'all. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, because she knows people in high places. And I can't believe that I have to say this. People should already know this by now, that these elitists are pretty much running the world. They're all these children and stuff that are gone and missing. They've been sacrificed. Like, y'all, like, this is nothing new. It just kind of she just got caught. So, and they don't just sacrifice their children by actually killing them. They also sacrifice their sexuality and stuff like that as well. They all do it. Like, all these elite people do it, y'all. And she is one of the elites. Chad is one of the elites. Her husbands before were not, and they caught on to her schemes, and she killed them. It wasn't just for money, because she didn't get no money from them. The only person who got money for killing for doing something was Chad. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to say he had visions of seeing his wife, you know what I'm saying, dying and stuff. However, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that for 1 minute. Like, he is high up there in his occult stuff. So, all right, you guys, I'm just going to end it here. God bless.